Hi everybody and welcome to Positive Life Shift. I'm Gina Mitchell and I'm sitting here with Scott, who's going to be my guinea pig to show you and demonstrate to you the tapping technique. And if you don't really know what that is, just really briefly, we have meridian points in our body, and that's exactly the way that acupuncture works. And when you have something negative happening in your body, these the energy pathways get disrupted, and so by tapping them, you actually get them back into balance again. It's a really simple, easy technique, and you can do it on your own. You don't need a therapist or somebody to actually be there to do it. You can actually do it on your own. So I'm going to actually ask Scott what he wants to work on.
Getting nervous and anxious before big meetings and presentations.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to actually take you through it. You can do it with me actually while we do this, and there are certain points in our body that we're going to tap, and I know that you've done this before, so you understand how it works, which is really, really great. But for you out there that don't know what it's about, I'll walk you through it really easily, step by step. Okay, so what we have to do, of course, is concentrate on the negative issue. So you can sort of get into that mode where you're feeling a bit nervous
and anxious.
You sort of can get that back again. And, of course, now what's happening is the energy pathways are going to be a bit disrupted. So we're going to actually get them back into balance again. So we're going to be tapping certain points in our body, and you're going to be saying the affirmation, even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start with the karate chop here. Doesn't matter which hand, it doesn't matter which side. But okay, so even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I completely and totally trust myself.
Okay, you can say that too. That's fine.
So what am I meant to say?
Deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself. Now listen, even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
Right, so that's the karate chop. Okay, now the crown of the head at the very top there.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay, perfect. Now near the third eye, just to one side.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And then to the side of the eye, on the top of the cheekbone, yeah.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And then under the eye.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And under the nose.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And on the chin.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And then just to one side, just below your collarbone, yeah.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
And then under your arm, which is probably just in your nipple line.
Even though I'm feeling nervous and anxious, I deeply and completely accept myself.
Okay, great. All right, so that's one round, and what you can do is you can do it as many rounds as you like. And each time you finish a round, just think, how am I feeling now? And take a deep breath and say, okay, how am I feeling? So, how are you feeling it?
Yeah, a bit calmer.
Yeah, okay then, yeah.
A couple of points on finding some of those areas. To find this area here, if you just gently rub, there's a bit there that's just a little bit sore, and that's how I find that spot there.
Right, yeah.
And the same under here, if you just rub around there, there'll be one little bit which is just a little bit sore.
So
that's the point.
Tap it. Okay, yeah, okay, fantastic. Okay, well, we'll stop it there. Thank you very much, Scott. Now, you can just keep going and going and going. You can do it in the car if you like. You can do it at home. I often, even when I'm at work, sometimes I just go to the toilet and...
Oh, wow, too much information.
I actually go to the toilet and do it in there just because I don't want everybody to see me. But yeah, look, it's a fantastic technique. You don't need a therapist to help you. So I just suggest you go out there and have a go. Thank you very much, Scott, for actually helping me out with this.
Pleasure.